This week, we find the best rear handle circular saw, Makita's metal cutting monster is put to the test, cordless ratchets make absolutely no sense, and Rob left me alone in the studio once again. Let's go!
Today's episode is brought to you by Ohio Power Tool, Pro Tools, Pro Service at the best prices at ohiopowertool.com. And Skill, the tools to do the job, the technology to do it better.
Welcome back, Power Tool fans. I'm Sarah, and Rob is out this week enjoying a much-deserved few days off. Now, we do have a lot to get to today, so let's get started with Rob Robillard and the battle of the best rear handle circular saw of 2022. Rob and his team of professional tradesmen have come together once again, this time to test 6 rear handle circular saws from Milwaukee, Flex, DeWalt, Makita, and Metabo HPT. The team tested the typical accuracy, performance, and features, but they also covered things like weight, noise, price, and value, which are just as important when choosing the right saw for you. Each one was equipped with a brand new 24-tooth 7¼ inch blade and then run through an assortment of scientific testing like only TBB can do. As always, you can find a detailed write-up on their website when you are done watching the full review on Toolbox Buzz. Now, not every rear handle cordless saw made it into the TBB testing, but fortunately, Tim over at Shop Tool Reviews has one more for your consideration. This, as we've all seen before, is the new Skill 2x20 volt PowerCore 20 XP brushless 7¼ inch rear handle circular saw. That right there are 2 PowerCore 20 batteries running at 40 volts. This new contender comes from a long line of famous rear handles previously under the title Skill Saw. The new entry-level saw isn't really entry-level at all, and Tim proves it with several tests and a detailed rundown of its features. To find out how it did, go watch Tim's review over at Shop Tool Reviews. Okay, I literally have 0 use cases for a metal cutting saw. Like, at all. And believe me, after watching this video, I've tried to come up with at least one, because I need this. This is the all-new Makita 40 volt Max XGT brushless cordless 7¼ inch metal cutting saw, and it was put to the test by our own Tools of Tools and Stuff. To test it, he runs it through rebar, stainless tubing, angle iron, some Corten steel, and then compares those cuts to cuts made by his grinder to see if the new monster is really as clean and cool as they claim it to be.
Holy moly, that's quick.
Holy moly is right, I'm telling you guys. After watching him cut through all of the metal, I really want this saw. But of course, as most Makita tools found at Tools and Stuff, this one isn't available in the States. So until then, you and I both just need to settle for watching this video over at Tools and Stuff. Oh, and you're gonna wanna wait till the end. Trust me. The talented team of torque testing titans have taken on the task of testing cordless ratchets this week, and there are some interesting turns in this one. The TTC team threw a large variety of ratchets from multiple brands and price ranges into the ring, and after running each one through a series of tests, they were left a little surprised with the rankings. If you go off of the claims from manufacturers alone, you may be disappointed with your purchase. So before you go buy your new ratchet, head over to the Torque Test channel to figure out which one would actually be the best choice. Oh my gosh, before I forget, we have an announcement. We are having a casual meet and greet to celebrate the graduation of one of our very own production crew members. At a bare minimum, Rob and I are going to be at Ohio Power Tool to meet Christian and his family and give him a $540 gift card that the production crew all contributed to. So it naturally made sense to open it up to anyone who would like to come shop at Ohio Power Tool, meet Rob and I, and congratulate Christian on his graduation. So our buddy Jay plans to get out the grill, cook some hot dogs, and have some drinks for anyone who wants them. So let us know in the comments below if you are considering coming so that we know how much food to cook. If you will be in Central Ohio this Monday, June 6th, between 3 and 5, we would love to meet you at Ohio Power Tool. Congrats to Christian Ness on graduating high school. We are excited to see what you do next. All right, before I go, I do have a few more videos that I don't want you guys to miss, but I'm also done doing the show by myself, so I'm going to get through them as quickly as I can. First, Richard from Finished Carpentry TV just pushed a pair of Milwaukee trim routers through about 2 miles of flooring goodness. Couple things. No thank you, and how are you still so happy at the end of your day, Richard? After a very long day of beveling, this is what he had to say.
So these 2 little Milwaukee trim routers really hung in there for us today. I could not believe it.
You really should go check it out and support his channel with a sub. Next, Dan and Eric got a hold of Ego's new 52-inch zero-turn riding mower and run through what they love, what they hate, whose lawn is better, and why having unlimited power is worth a change to electric. If you disagree and want to argue with them, you can go do that in their comments and tell them that I sent you. Oh, and Dan, your yard is totally fine. Don't listen to what other people think, okay? And finally, Clint takes a quiet look at Ryobi's Whisper Series 40-volt string trimmer, and for the most part, he really loves the calming silence of the thing without compromising any power. For the full review, don't miss his video over at Tool Review Zone. All right, guys, I want to thank Skil and Ohio Power Tool for sponsoring this episode. We could not do this without you. If you enjoyed this episode, I would really appreciate the thumbs up, especially because I'm doing it by myself today. And if you loved it, I hope that you subscribe. Guys, if you can, go do something kind for someone else this weekend, and we'll see you next week.